Dr. Sviatoslav Kolonowski. I am an emissions educator. I've been an avid farter and burper for decades, and it was in the last 20 years that I experimented and honed the technique that has made it possible to do this. One thing you should understand is that I don't have some sort of magical gift. My skill comes from years of practice and concentration in my art. Perhaps I have a little more anal aptitude than the common person, but I assure you that I am no freak of nature. You too can fart and burp at will. I'd like to take a minute to answer a few frequently asked questions. Number 1, will you fart in my face? The answer is probably not. However, if I don't like you and I find you asleep, your chances of receiving a face fart increase significantly. Number 2, can anyone do this? Well, if you have an anus and a mouth, you probably have the corresponding wind collection apparatus, things like a colon and an esophagus. So the answer is, just about anyone can do this. Number 3, how long will it take me to learn these techniques? This is a tough question, but if you apply yourself, you may achieve significant skill in mere months. Do not restrict yourself to a time limit though. Even though my method is designed to give you quick results, everyone will learn at a different rate. Number 4, can I do this better than you? Without a doubt. There are many who already have better control than I do, and that is why it is important for me to stress that I am a normal person who has developed this skill. I wasn't just born with it. Number 5, how did you learn you could suck air up your butt? I get this one a lot. My early inspiration was a fellow named Jim, a friend of my brother, who had the ability to make himself fart. When I saw his technique, I quickly tried it myself with some success, but I put it on the back burner for a while and picked it up in my later years in order to perfect the technique, as you will see soon. Finally, number 7, what is wrong with you, you sick freak? I get that one a lot too. Well, to my knowledge, nothing is wrong with me. Everything appears to be running smoothly, as I found out in my recent physical. I would also recommend that you visit your general physician for a regular checkup. Now it is important that we look at a few more questions that we might ask ourselves. Number 1, why do you want to burp or fart at will? It could be because you want to impress that girl at school, or make your parents angry. Or maybe like me, you have found yourself despondent over a lack of general talent, but a burning desire for excellence at something. In any case, your reason for following this course will determine your ability to follow through and achieve the results that you want. Number 2, what does it take to fart or burp at will? Very simply, a willing heart, the proper techniques, and a little bit of good practice. Stay with me, and I'll show you how.
What's up, dudes? Yeah!
Allow me to go over a few principles that will guide us in our journey together. First, whether burping or farting, it's all about positioning. There are many positions you can use to suck in a fart, but some will work better than others. When burping, it's a matter of head and neck position, or posture. As evidence of this, lying down and other body positions can affect your ability to conjure a good belch. Second, use everything you can to your advantage in the beginning. It is vital that you become familiar with the sensations that accompany intentional emission. For instance, drinking pop will create a pocket of air in the stomach, which will make it easier to suck in a burp. In the early stages, this can be extremely useful. In fact, to this day, if I need to burp a lot or if I need really long, solid burps, I'll drink some water to clear the pipes. Third, don't get discouraged. Try to find some sort of breakthrough whenever you practice. If all else fails, I've got some good tricks that will help get the air flowing and lead to a breakthrough. In fact, they are tricks that I used early on, mostly just playing around, and I'm sure that they increased my awareness and my skill. Fourth, experiment, experiment, experiment. Science is making new discoveries all the time because people keep looking for answers and better ways to do things. I'm teaching you what I have experienced to be the best methods for burping and farting at will, and I will show you the way that has worked for me. But you must use your judgment to take a better path if you find one. Finally, what's in the rest of the course? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a quick look. I've divided the course into two major portions, burping and farting. First, this is to eliminate distractions. If you're trying to learn burping, you don't want to see the lessons about farting just yet. Second, this is so the lessons will be easily navigable. No wasted time trying to get to the next lesson. The outline is identical for burping and farting, so there will be no confusion about the lesson plan. Here are the lessons. Lesson 1, the principles. How I do what I do. Lesson 2, the positions. Letting the air in. Lesson 3, troubleshooting. Tips for reducing resistance. Lesson 4, expulsion, the fun part. Getting the air out. Lesson 5, notes on length and resonance. Lesson 6, positioning during expulsion. Lesson 7, tips and tricks. Lesson 8, advanced techniques. Lesson 9, the future, ethical, legal, and moral considerations. And really it's not a lesson, but Chapter 10, the best of Dr. Kolonowski, where I'll show you some of my favorite videos. Well, I hope that you're looking forward to getting started because I'm looking forward to unlocking your windy potential. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Kolonowski.